Most MHA fans. I wonder how the story will unfold. Me, when will Aizawa erase Hagakure's quirk so that we can finally see how she looks? Villain appears, Aizawa. When you've wasted one of the precious few quirk eraser bullets to stop a kid from beating up your entire gang, but he gets up and starts beating up your entire gang without a quirk, you weren't supposed to do that. Kaminari really gave Jairu his choker for her to wear to the party. No, you can't just break your bones every time you want to use your power. Haha, bone go crunch. Our worst enemy, Izuku Midoriya. BNHA, can I copy your homework? Avatar, sure, just change a few things so it's not so obvious. BNHA, okay. OFA, AFO, Hellflame, Explosion, Half Cold, Half Hot, Decay, Rewind, Dark Shadow, Permeation, Whirlwind. Aizawa with a gun. How I thought Todoroki siblings would be. How they actually are. Deku after stealing the All Might poster from a dead Night Eye. Oh, you're a fan, alright, just not a super one. Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot. Villain, I will call you, Midoriya. Let me ask All Might. Villain, that's not how this works. Midnight's character design. Midnight openly thirsting after underage boys. Her quirk is literally a roofie. Young Midoriya, if you beat your meat too hard, you'll go blind. All Might, I'm here. Black woman calls you sugar. Old white man calls you sun. Southern woman calls you honey. British woman calls you love. All Might calls you young. My Hero Academia. MHA, if Toru knew how to break someone's neck. Breaking, Chris Pratt cast to play Ochako in the live-action My Hero Academia movie, Creek. And where were you all evening? I was training with All Might. You want to try again? What if you wanted to have a cool quirk? But God said socially unacceptable. Finally, Boku, yes, Hero Academia. The version of MHA you created in your mind is not Horihoshi's responsibility. Her crush, very popular, super cute, perfect body, insanely athletic, likes him because he's nice.
Tomura Shigaraki. This society full of heroes disgusts me. That's right, I will defeat the symbol of peace and I'll start by attacking the UA. Gentle criminal. If this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll invade the UA. Wait, are you getting stronger? I'm the protagonist. It's okay, All Might. So do most of the fandom apparently. Sometimes I forget that you're children. Uraraka isn't going to date the guy who bullied her best friend. Shippers. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. Half of 1A are meant to be background characters. How everyone looked at Bakugo and Todoroki after they failed the provisional license exam. She smiled. She smiled. Animation team. Well boys, we did it. Depression is no more. Bakugo. Every time I come over, your dad is never home, Deku. Deku. I said he at the store. Bakugo. Ha! You're going down, villain. Villain. What are you going to do, kid? Kill me? The rest of the class 1A. Some characters in a nutshell. Green Crybaby. Rage. Touch Deku and I'll stand around and act jealous. Karate Sonic. Frog. Zuko but Kettle. I've done nothing important. My existence is hated. He got it how? Deku's face. Deku's body. When someone calls you from another room, but you were master betting and you have to hide the donor, I am here in a bizarre position. Everybody is gangster until she makes a nuclear bomb. League of Villains? That sounds lame. I can probably destroy the world without trying. Oh wow, look at me, casually ruining the local economy. Oh shut, I can make a mini nuke. All for one, you human fried potato. Get on my level. 7th generation, 8th generation, 9th generation. Fight me, Kachan. Nah, I'm ducking heated. They get rid of Chainsaw Man and replace him with a Switchblade boy. I don't want you to be like me. I want you to be better. Like All Might? Deku in season 1. Deku versus Muscular. Deku versus Overhaul. Manga Deku. What Stain sees. What Leader sees. Duck you. You're cool. And duck you. I'm out. You literally see him 5 days a week. Sit down. Asta is a better MC. No, Deku is better. I train my legs even in classes through air chair exercises. Impressive, bro. Let's train together next time. You remember today is new MHA episode day. The finale was last week.
I'm Mineta. Can't wait to see how you look in 10 years. Is she hot? I agree she is hot. She's 17. So what? I'm 12. So she's basically the pedophile. Endeavor, when he gets announced as the new #1 hero. Arabic dub Space Tune, Season 1 to Season 3. Katsuna. Arabic dub Space Tune, Season 3, now. Katsuki. That one All Might video. Deku seeing it for the 7 millionth time. Do you feel dominated by your wife? No, he doesn't. I'm a serial killer who murders heroes. Do you take requests? Deku beats the duck out of someone. Music singer. The fact that Deku is already the #1 hero and telling a story how he became a #1 hero. Thinking he's the best. Bakugo. An exhausted Deku barely losing in 1v19 against class 1A. I'm gonna cull you for being a prevert, Mineta. Your attitude is clearly problematic among the girls, but since I'm not a psychotic piece of shut, how about I address the problem and set you up to counseling and therapy so that we can get to the root of your issues? Young Mineta, when you accidentally overdose on Viagra, I'm a man of hardening.
Young Midoriya, Lil Midoriya, Navi and Link talking about the great Deku tree, what they mean, what I see. Wow. Wow. These spot the difference games are getting harder and harder. We will end the League of Villains. Violets are violet. We are people in the making. What kind of supplemental classes are they taking? The anime community? Why is it when something happens, it is always you three? My Hero Academia. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Attack on Titan. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Teacher. Alright kids, class is over. Me. There's actually a few minutes left. Everyone else. Let's go in and out. 20 minutes adventure. We got crushed. I was shot. Both arms and both legs. Homework. Me wanting to watch anime. The teacher's copy. The copy we get. Manama is Kazu Kid's secret love child. Change my mind. Get one for all. Show everyone, including Kachan, that I have what it takes to be a hero. Break all my bones in the process. Break all my bones in the process. Manga. Anime. Netflix adaptation. I want the real villain of MHA. I said the real villain. Perfection. First time I've ever seen Bakugo smile.
When you wake up thinking it's the weekend, when really it's Tuesday. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. I finally found it. After 15 years, the scroll of truth. You are quirkless. Miradia. Nya. Me showing my mum my NSF art. Her telling me it's wow, it's so good, keep at it. My Hero Academia fans. Hey, wait, stop. I have garbage. We need superhero names. Tailman. Can't stop twinkling. King Explosion Murder. Anime protagonist tragic backstory starter pack. Naruto. I was the vessel for a dangerous beast and nobody acknowledged me. I was orphaned and born without magic. Izuku. I was quirkless. Hinata. I had to play with the girls in senior volleyball team. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. The whole BNHA fandom. They're the same picture. Tenure. IIDA. Be like, those who watch My Hero Academia knows this and knows IIDA and understands this. My life is a lie. I dead ace thought there's an eye mask, but it turns out it's just Tetsu's eyelashes. My whole life was a lie.
Mirabelle. Gift or no gift, I'm special as the rest of my family. Also, I have other talents that don't require magic. Deku. I need quirk or I will die. You guys always act like you're better than me. When the teacher says Kahoot, but pulls up quizzes. Deku is Killua's and Gon's child. Change my mind. Someone I once encountered. Tokiyami's not the great. Saving Koda at the USJ. Being the one to get his team to the final round during the sports festival. Getting third overall in the sports festival, despite being at only a fraction of his full power. Telling his friends to leave him be because he didn't want them to die, even if it meant he had to suffer. Taking out villain both Bakugo and Todoroki were struggling against in a single blow. Saving Hawks from Dabi, whose quirk is literally his weakness and only getting out with a burned leg. Todoroki when Deku and Ida were laughing at his cursed hand. This is where I'd put my kindness, if I had any. Grows hair for power, loses hair for power, eats hair for power. Baku, angry Pomeranian noises. Todo, what is this feeling? Is it love and affection? All I need is 1960 Spider-Man music.
Use the Drake hotline bling. Use the Bakugo Drake hotline bling. I wanted a head on a body that doesn't match. I said don't match. Affection. Code Geass opening is the best anime OP of all time. Arcanus enemy, who cares if it isn't an anime. Demon Slayer's Gorenji. Naruto's OP 7 Bluebird and silhouettes. Almost all My Hero Academia openings. Tokyo Revengers Crybaby. All Attack on Titan openings. Manga. Anime. Netflix adaptation. Mineta approves, therefore your opinion is invalid and not worthy to be heard. Me when my mum comes in my room and I'm supposed to be asleep. It's as big as my closet, but I'll manage. It's as big as my house. Inhales. Boy. Me who doesn't have a partner yet. The weird kid. Who in the world made this ship? Deku x Bakugo. Me when they asked my favorite MHA opening. Polaris. Merry-go-round. Coincidence? I think not. Spot the difference games are getting harder. Become curious of Fumicage Tokiyami and his quirk. Realize he is incredibly skilled and cool. He's also very caring, puts his friend's safety before his own. Catch feelings for him. Me. Mum, can we get Bakugo? Mum, we have Bakugo at home. Bakugo at home.
My anime watching friend who clearly knows it's neither of them. Me trying to guess if the anime is MHA or Bungo Stray Dogs. What's your favorite anime shit? Todo Baku Deku. Stop bullying Deku or draw a 25. Bakugo. I bet he's thinking about other women. Could Momoa copy Izawa's quirk that erases, then erase Izawa's erase quirk? How it feels when your parents call you by your real name. No, if this was a guy, he expressed his excitement for the female students. He would have ungodly amounts of hate and would have been taken out. A 500-page essay. Me. Here is a rare image of Deku hugging the MHA fandom. Manga. Anime. Netflix adaptation. It's called Anime. Logic. What you ordered online when it arrives. I finally found it after 15 years. Baku Deku fans. The scroll of truth. Bakugo doesn't love Deku. It will never happen. Baku Deku fans. Nya. Now it's time for a Teisho secret. Using sweat skins in Fortnite doesn't improve your skills. Cancel TV production to make a movie. Black Clover. Delays season 2 to make a movie. Jujutsu Kaisen. Splits production team into TV and movie. My Hero Academia. Makes a movie and takes season 2 off. Demon Slayer.
My friend laughs because some girl thinks Kirishima likes Bakugo and BN BNHA. Kiribaku shippers, everyone when Todoroki didn't make the hero licensing exam for Todoroki, Bakugo, the Four Horsemen of Alolan Weiss. All Might, don't go beyond 5%, Deku goes to 1,000,000%. All Might, am I a joke to you? Person, why did Frog Girl become a lawyer? Me, I don't know why. Person, because she wanted to. Tsayu, me, LOL. Mom, can we have Izuku Midoriya? No, there is Izuku Midoriya at home. Izuku Midoriya at home. Why does Shigaraki look like Eri, but without a horn? MHA's Deku is becoming like Marvel's Spider-Man. Since chapter 295 of My Hero Academia, Deku has become more like Spider-Man thanks to two quirks in particular from previous One For All users. Stupidity 100. Yang, why do people want to know if I hatched out of an egg? First time, why don't people talk about this scene more? Like, look how happy Toga is. I'm not tripping, right? That is Toga.
Attention all e-girls. Todoroki is now selling his own bathtub water. Me, I'll take your entire stock. POV, Izawa asks for a cat. Magic school gets destroyed. Main characters, later homo. Me, trying to make a normal BNHA ship. Todoku, Shigaraki, X Izawa. Aight, I'ma head out. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. My Hero Academia fans, they're the same picture. My Hero Academia, Boku no Hero Academia, BNHA, Marvel Shippuden, Sayu, Toga, Uraraka, me. When you get in trouble at school and your mum has a belt. Powerpuff Girls having to spend an unknown amount of time without their powers. Shantae spending a few years without her magic. Deku, My Hero Academia, spending 10 years of his life without a damn quirk. Bakugo, Baku going, Baku gone. You're being nice to me. Wait a minute, you don't expect anything in return either. Stop looking down on me. Deku! Mum, come with My Hero Academia. No, there is My Hero Academia at home. My Hero Academia at home. The crossing of justice and evil. Hero color. All Might when he gives Deku one for all. Rise, my glorious creation, rise.
I love how you can look at two snapshots of BNHA and see the exact moment Shoto figured out he was gay. Katsuhiro, you do not know the strength of your butt. If you unleash a fart here, who knows what kind of damage you will do. Respect women or draw 25. This is where I'd put my Kurt. F1 Deku. F1 Deku if I had one. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? This is the story of how we all became the greatest of heroes. Me, All Might, Allspice. What are you looking at to come up with that, TV? So what? The first person to have gotten burnt with boiling water must have been like Deku when he learns his team is worth 1,000,000 points. Chuckles, I'm in danger. Loud noises at night, me trying to get sleep. Gonna tell my kids this was My Hero Academia. Normal people calling another person's name, Endeavor. Calling people by their real names, making dumb nicknames for them. Deku, are you crying? Deku, Baku, having no opinion on chips. Welcome to hell. Do you have any idea why you're here? Toga is my favorite MHA character. Hello God, he's here.
I like to sing, dance, pretend, and kazoo. Every legend has a weakness. Samson, Achilles, me. My sister's obsession over Kirishima. Who would win? Midnight, Mount Lady. The face you make when you forget to save your game progress. It's tough. My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia if Izuku was sick that day. How Bakugo is in the anime versus how he is in the fanfics. Do you have magic hair? Magic hands? Do animals talk to you? Were you cursed? Kidnapped or enslaved? Do people assume all your problems got solved because a big strong man showed up? Wow. How did you get like that? Every time Deku cries, I do one push-up. Jesus Christ. S21 plus. S21 Ultra. S21 plus Ultra. S2 plus Ultra Instinct. Thinks MHA is over with Season 6. Season 7 comes. Me having a good day. Anxiety. Me. Deku. Mr. Izawa. Where's Mineta? Izawa. Points to the left. Deku. But that's a trash can. Izawa. I know. Sky High. The coolest Sky High. Girls. I can't believe you didn't cry at the Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Boys. Bands. When will My Hero Academia end? Horikoshi. When your dog jumps up and hits you in the Neo Armstrong Cyclone Jet Armstrong cannon, half of my reproductive organs were destroyed. Upgrade. Go back. I said go back. Naruto. My Hero Academia. Me. Izawa Shota. Takage Setsuna. Fuwa Hyoka. The majority of My Hero Academia fans. Fake fans who say that they're real fans but they're just still on episode 5. People who say that they fixed the characters when they didn't. Cringy gacha life kids. Normal fans. Yayo fangirls. Am I dead? Not yet, but you will be unless you come with us. When people simp for you and your mum. When you have school but you don't want to wake up. We need to name ships that need to end. Momo x Manita. Izawa x Bakugo. Deku x Bakugo. This is the story on how I became the greatest hero. This is my UA school experience. Shihasake arc. Paranormal Liberation arc. All for One equals the Darth Vader of My Hero Academia. MHA fans. No, he's got a point. POV, you're dead in my mind. I'm not dead, I'm paralyzed from the neck down. Run away when Shaggy takes the gloves off. Why is Tododeku called the Titanic ship? Realization. It's gonna sink. Chozo. Power. Toga. Did you just take both pills? Mum, don't play with your food. Me. No, I won't. My brain. My Hero Academia. Corporate needs you to find the differences
between this picture and this picture. Half of people on YouTube, they're the same picture. When women cried, when men cried, when I cried. Stop watching MHA and watch Boondocks Forever or Draw 25. You. After the class put on the yellow sleeping bags, triggered. Kids choosing usernames, King Explosion Murder. Adults choosing usernames, Shoto. When you're about to change your answer on a test, but you don't and it ends up being correct. I like watching anime. I enjoy the process of observing the beauty of animated shows of Japan. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Deku is nothing like Naruto. Most people are upset by deviance, especially crime, and assurance that society would be better off without it. But Durkheim said that deviance, including crime, is functional for society because it contributes to social order. When your teacher calls you to share your project, I develop my characters and cool ideas. Why'd you do that? Because unlike you, I don't half ace things. Be careful who you call ugly in middle school. Weeb girls be like, OMG, Todoroki is so hot, Todoroki. POV, you're trying to explain why Bakudeku is a bad ship to Bakudeku shippers. Out of your friends, which one are you? Truck Freak, Crazy Ace, Apia, the Fighter, Midoriya, Young Midoriya. When you lie down and then you remember you have homework, a Chachu Uraka can throw an infinity, or Chuck Norris can throw a double infinity. Toya telling his battle brother that blue fire means it's cold. Little shout out about to touch the giant pillar of cremation flames. Manga, anime, Netflix adaptation. Me after going back to school after a month of staying home watching anime. Me, teacher. When your OTP gets more canon development in your favorite TV/anime series, each day we grow closer and closer to victory. Get severely attacked by the school bully and tells the teacher on him. The bully to the teacher. Half my respiratory organs were destroyed. Me seeing my friends after surviving the coronavirus pandemic. Like I die. POV, your mum looked at your search history. Toga, villain Deku. Shut up. 1 like for Toga. Deku, you were saying Shigaraki before watching JoJo. After watching JoJo. What do you want for Christmas? A unicorn. They don't exist. Pick something else. A school that doesn't get attacked by villain. What color unicorn did you want? When you enjoy your last day of summer break only to realize you've got 30 missing homework assignments. United States of Smashing. Angel. A Scroll. Ezekiel. My friend. Bakugo is the best anime character. Me. You know the rule, and so do I. Profile picture. Tagged photo. When you have to take a crap and you finally get to release it. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Me and my friends. They're the same picture. Who would win? Bakugo, All Might Deku. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. When your parents find out what you've been searching up. Bathing? Sleeping? Ain't nobody got time for that. God. Firebender or Icebender? Shoot Todoroki. Is it too much to ask for both? Manga, anime, Netflix adaptation. If one were to draw Totoru from MHA in her superhero uniform, would it be Rule 34? Do you know who I'm talking about? I kind of. Plain looking. It's me. The one who breaks the rules are considered criminals, right? You have much to learn. Izawa accepting his death. All Might shows up. Sleep. Staying up till 3 AM watching TikTok. Maybe cook, but you'll never be best genist whose superpowers is genes cool. When it's the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, My Hero Academia is nominated for a category. Ah, shut. Here we go again. This person is almost done. Just needs a pinch of daddy issues for flavor. Todoroki. I said I won't drink that hot chocolate. Hot is an evil temperature. Pentagon. Hexagon. Octagon. Hero's gone. Kugo. I have to put up with Deku. Panic. I'm going to go to a new school. UA. Calm. He's going to UA. Angry. My Hero Academia. Me. Sleep. When you and your bestie find out the full newest BNHA season dropped on Netflix. Read the manga. Wait till season 5 airs. My friend when he sees my handwriting. When I see your group project and you see the thing you always wanted on it. Bakugo is best boy. Change my mind. When that person that terrifies you walks past you in the hall. Deku. Breaking all of his bones the first time he uses it. Anime community. Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia is known as being the only main protagonist whose mother is still alive. Jotaro Kujo from JoJo. Am I a joke to you? My bladder, my sleep, my hunger. Mum, did you do your homework? Nothing, that's not how it is. What's your quirk? Schizophrenia. LeMayo, hired. Upgrade, perfect. Choose your class. Fighter, paladin, specialist, mage, warrior, assassin. You so freaking precious when you cry. I smile to give you hope, but in truth, I'm mentally broken by the horrors and atrocities of the world. Because I have to carry weight of the world and its horrible history alone. Evil My Hero Academia fans be like, oh, my favourite ship turned out not to be canon? Oh well, I respect the creators' decision since it is their work and not ours. Touches grass. Who would win? Firelord, Oze, Endeavor. It is time to go. Was I a good boy? No. Hate on Shihai Karayo for punching your husband in the stomach with his own quirk. Redeem him by telling yourself that it was only for training. Besides, he's not a friend. He's just bad at flirting. Catch feelings for him. I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. Admit it, we all know these two will eventually end up together someday. Look up the comic characters I present and polls so you can get a good scope of their power/skills or draw 25. BNHA fandom.
Her. babe, come over. Me, sorry I'm in outer space right now. Her, My Hero Academia Season 3 came out. Me, when you see someone who ships Momo and Todoroki, when your friend fails a test but you gotta be supportive, don't worry about it, Izuko. An actual picture taken during my Woodman speech presentation. You can't finger gun your way out of everything. Me, Boku no Hero Academia Alternate Universe Deku manages to get into UA's hero calls while being quirkless because he has a gun. Friend, let's see who can hold their breath underwater the longest. Me, haha, okay, me after 2 seconds. Watching some of the new anime that came out recently, rewatching My Hero Academia again. High quality Todoroki, low quality Todoroki. All Might, don't use 100% of your power. Deku uses 1,000,000% of his power. All Might. When somehow you convince your dad and mom says no, I was at 100%. Recovery girl yelling at Deku for breaking his bones. Deku explaining why he has to. His mom every time he does it. All Might wondering why the duck he used 1,000,000%. When you are watching My Hero Academia and waiting for the villain to be killed, we don't do that here. What was Nana feeding him? Take it easy on her, Bakugan. She's just a girl. I yearn for true gender equality. Aizawa in front of the parents. Aizawa in front of the students. Deku's hero costume. Someone, wow, who designed that hideous outfit with the bunny ears? Midoriya, my mommy, so shut the duck up. Creek, and where were you all evening? I was, training with All Might. You wanna try again? If I smile, they'll die. A smile from you and the ladies will drop like flies. The 3 guys that made Among Us watching their game blow up 2 years later. All Might, I don't have a favorite student. I love them all the same. Ah yes, me, my girlfriend, and her huge bag of money. One tried to cull somebody in revenge, and the other one goes to sleep at 8:25. The kid who had the textbook before me, it's your turn now. All the answers highlighted. Me, do your best, Toshinori. One time I said I wanted money to help my poor parents, and it's all any of you motherfuckers remember about me. This is how villains are made, you know. Get an internship working with All Might's former sidekick. He's as big of an All Might fan as you are. He dies. There's no one to stop you from taking his rare All Might merch. The floor is your dad. Boku no Hero Academia manga readers mentally prepping for Season 4. I am ready to get hurt again. There's 3 kinds of people in a bus. A Bakugo, a Todoroki, a Jiru. Anime of the year. When Todoroki finally used both of his quirks, and now he's gonna beat your ace badly, but you're still glad you helped him. Deku, just think about happy childhood memories. That always relaxes me. Todoroki, well, tap tap tap. Google My Hero Academia episodes. Oh, Billy, I'm really proud of you. Aoyama in Academia be like, become the best just because. Become the best to be like your hero. Become the best to save your grandpa. From 0% to 20% in one night, from 0% to 100% in one episode, from 0% to 8% in 3 seasons. Escaping the aftermath of Area 51 with my new alien honey like. UA's dorm on fire. 'Cause of fire. It is my duty to save you all. Screams, this is lit. Tries to communicate with fire. It's just anime, it can't hurt you. The anime, why was I the one who ended All Might? All for one for all, none for y'all. Faces 10 years of discrimination, is deemed as worthless, and faces and somehow stays on the right path. Deku looks down on me because he lent me his hand. Deku gets injured. Deku's mom, this school is too dangerous. Bakugo gets kidnapped. Bakugo's mom. Therapy, venting to Deku about their problems and then beating the shit out of him. You get a new super move. Everyone thinks it looks like cram, so they view it as pathetic, useless, and a complete joke. Deku explains that even though he failed the test, he didn't destroy any All Might merch. Night Eye, who already decided to mentor him. Deku if he learned any type of martial arts. Deku, don't be intimidated, joke. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot. What would Deku do? What would All Might do? What do? I was enduring the abuse of my father and the pressure of my older siblings when my mother said your left side is unsightly as she poured boiling water on my face. That's rough, buddy. When you want to hang out with your friends but you also want to sleep. Marvel, Infinity War is the most ambitious crossover of all time. Class B, Romeo and Juliet and the Prisoner of Azkaban, The Return of the King. Deku in normal fights, Deku in a fight when a child is involved.
Get into UA. Train to become the number 1. Your childhood friend wants to follow the same path. Your childhood friend wants to follow the same path. Bully him and make fun of his dreams. Deku after using 100%. A child starts crying in public, tries to make the child laugh, tries to play with the child to make them calm down, gives detailed instructions to the parents, cries with the child, ignores the child, is the reason why the child is crying. Midoriya telling Bakugo that he will become the number 1 hero and surpass him. Bakugo when he sees Deku, discovering something that doesn't exist. Respect for Mineta. Every MHA character wants to become heroes because of various hopes and dreams. Uraraka, stonks. What Deku will look like when he becomes the strongest hero. Everyone, hey, your quirk is a lot like All Might's. Midoriya, you're ugly. You have no friends. Deku is stronger than you. You better watch your mouth. Boku, no Hero Association fans begging for Horikoshi to give us the Dabi backstory and confirm that he is a Todoroki. Horoshiki. It seems the tables have turned again. Not really. Kill the little bastard. See if I care. My Hero Academia fans hate Mineta for being perverted. But this girl been having her catty out for 5 seasons and y'all didn't say shut. Deku, I lost the genetic lottery by being born without a quirk. Kid whose quirk turned him into a monkey puppet. Me when I finally beat the last level of a game. Studio Bones carefully making sure we get a reminder of all the characters' names and quirks every single episode. Me relearning how to write again after quarantine. Am I wrong to more than scores of innocent people? No, it's society that's to blame. Facts. Just because your favorite character is a villain does not mean you condone their actions. My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia if no one yelled out their moves. No, you can't just get rid of Dad's side of me with hot water. Haha, kettle go brrr. Night Eye, after All Might tells him he gave one for all to some quirkless loser fanboy he met randomly. You what? Every day I wake up and I thank God that Mineta wasn't born with Hagakuri's quirk. When you've read the instructions 5 times and still don't understand what the duck you're doing. You get a new super move. Everyone thinks it looks like so they view it as pathetic, useless, and a complete joke. Most Hero Academia fans. I wonder how the story will unfold. Me. When will Izawa erase Hagakuki's quirks that we can finally see how she looks? Tamura Shigaraki. This society full of heroes disgusts me. That's right, I will defeat the symbol of peace and I'll start by attacking the UA. Gentle criminal. If this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll invade the UA. Hey, can I copy your homework? Sure, just make it look different so that it doesn't look like you just copied it. Sure thing. Midnight's character design. Midnight openly thirsting after underage boys. Her quirk is literally a roofie. Young Midoriya. If you beat your meat too hard, you'll go blind. All Might, I'm here. Black woman calls you sugar. Old white man calls you sun. Southern woman calls you honey. British woman calls you love. All Might calls you young. Other characters' tragic backstories. My entire family/clan were culled. I was textured, I was abased. Bakugo, I ducking fell in a river and Deku tried to help me. Half of 1A are meant to be background characters. Maple, just because 2 people are good friends doesn't mean they'd make a good couple, aren't they? MHA shippers, impossible. Blow my mind. If Eri could able to control her quirk perfectly, then she can use her quirk on her own body and she could actually become immortal. Now you can't say Studio Bones wasn't trying to tell us something here. Note, this is when Deku was training with Gran Torino. Bakugo, Kaboo, Izawa. Yes, Bakugo, Kaboo. Come join the LOV. We have Helen Keller, Mr. Mum, Reddit admin, 14-year-old white girl bait, Blood Who, my alt account. Anyone with a quirk exists. Deku, noted. MHA fandom has 2 popular hentai subs. Ships like crazy, draws Yayo and Yuri all day, has looted every character in manga and anime. Mineta is a prevert. MHA fandom. If there is one character in all of history of manga that looks like he smokes wet, it's Hawks. Look at him and tell me he's not high as balls. Normal people watching MHA in peace. Manga readers, hey.
All for one. Spring like lambs. Kinetic booster times 4 strength enhancer times 3. Multiplier. Hypertrophy. Rivers. Airwalk and spear like bones. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Nope, I just meant Jiro using her ears to wave a nope is just as cute as her doing this all the time. Introverts in public. Introverts at home. Introverts online. Introverts in their head. Remember when Twitter got mad about Momo's outfit revealing too much of her chest and Horikoshi responded by making her boobs bigger? If every year is as long as the first one, My Hero Academia will be about 900 chapters long, when you and your imposter teammate go for the double kill to win the game. Never pause Boku, no Hero Academia. This is my favorite screenshot because it looks like Shigaraki Tamura is taking a selfie with All Might attacking a child. My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia if Momo had a gun. Come on Aizawa, nobody thinks Midoriya my son. Put your hand up if you thought Midoriya was Toshiniro's son. Midoriya, put your hand down.
Izawa, today we're going to train with 13. Shigaraki, Shoto with Rei cosplay. When I talk too much about anime and manga, that's just a stupid boulder. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. A rock. Migraine, hypertension, stress. Kakan, are you okay? All Might, Deku and Bakugo just trying to pass their exam. Look at everyone excitedly doing Plus Ultra with All Might, then there's Todoroki's timid ace. Bakugo just needs his beauty sleep. Bakugo fans, Bakugo haters, making fun of Bakugo from going to sleep at 8:32 p.m. Boku no Hero Academia opening Star starts playing. Me, Deku, kakan. Bakugo, what? Deku, nothing. Bakugo preparing every day for class, dealing with people you can't stand. You're giving up your dream. No, Dad, I'm giving up yours. Started watching My Hero Academia yesterday, and all I can think is, what's with this gross honey child? He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he snack. Todoroki is me in every social situation. Pose, Deku, come get this Kochi. Deku, Butch, I'm just trying to cry my eyes out and become All Might.
Two good green boys having an existential crisis. Sick days. Claims they aren't sick and they just never get sick. Goes to class anyway because they don't want to get behind. Actually never gets sick. Brings work to sick classmates. Stays home but all of the classwork. Stays home and watches cartoons all pay. Actually goes to the doctor. Joke head. What a drag. Mr. Eraser. Everyone's going. It was a joke. Answer your phone. Give me a minute. I can't find my phone. Okay. You were an awful child. You know you're killing me. You're killing your father, Shoto. Deku, when I grow up, I want to be a hero. Just like All Might. Bakugo, you have no skills and you're a loser. To warm my head, to warm my feet, to warm my hands, to warm my heart. Bakugo, I just want to say, I'm gonna win. Class 1B, Bakugo. When Bakugo tries to be quiet, All Might in this pose is so precious. Then there's Aizawa. When you take bubblegums with you to school, it's all about hair. Grows hair for power, loses hair for power, eats hair for power, dyes hair for power. When you don't feel your phone in your pocket, any woman in sight, Mineta, we have to break up. Okay, so when are you moving out of my house? We were dating. Sorry, what did you say? I was too busy texting my boyfriend. Oh yeah? Well, your babs were small anyway. I hate this. I hate this so much. I cannot put into words how much I hate this. Now that I've seen it, I cannot unsee it. Duck this. Deku without one for all. Deku with 5% one for all. Deku with 100% one for all. Teacher, today we talk about anime. Valentine's Day. Deku. Bakugo. People with beards are just people without beards with beards. Bakugo. Waiting for someone to pass him off so he can take his anger out on them. Eating cereals. Puts cereals before milk. Puts milk before the cereals. Eats only the cereals. Eats all the cereals first, then drinks the milk, and then breakdances so everything will. Mum, you need to socialize. Me. I hate drama and gossip. Also me when there's drama and gossip. Boku no Hero Academia alternate universe where everything is exactly the same, but Tokiyami is a chicken. You want something from McDonald's? Burger.
Todoroki breathes. Me? You're amazing, Todoroki. Is the glass half empty or half full? Half full? No, wait. Half empty? No, half full. Is this a trick question? Deku. I'll surpass you, Kachan. Bakugo. What the duck did you say to me, little shut? Why the duck is your quirk so similar to All Might's? Tell me. I saw this and my first thought was Shigaraki. It is I, Todoroki Shoto, class Ikemen and your loyal boyfriend. Let me touch those luscious bonk. Me. I want to be a hero who saves people. Also me, call all your friends. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms. At night, I lie awake in agony until my heart attacks put me to sleep. Endeavor when he finally sees Todoroki use his flame quirk against Deku. Yes, burn the child. Someone, the floor is Midoriya. Todoroki, Bakugo, tall, scarf, wears all black, works with kids, fights villains. Oh no, Toga is behind you, Bakugo, watch out. Oh god, he can't hear us. He has AirPods in. Oh god. Oh duck, Todoroki waiting for work at his hero agency.
I did ace thought that's an eye mask, but it turns out it's just Tetsutsu's eyelashes. My whole life was a lie. Friend. I can watch 5 episodes in a day. Me. How cute. How's your life going so far? Me. Realistically, Izuku would probably have broke their hands if he did this, but for the sake of this scenario, they're okay, I promise. I see Peppermint Prince and I raise you Christmas Tree Floof Izuku. American All Might. Japanese All Might. Me. My mum getting mad I didn't start helping her with the chores 0.005 seconds after she starts. Do you ever look at stuff and wonder how it got there? I'll never use my left side. I completely reject you, father. I'll win only using mum's quirk. Why, you little? If Koda was a cute anime boy, the Boku no Hero Academia fandom would be so quick to ship him and Jiru. But he isn't. So Jiru was shipped with the brain-dead Pikachu instead. Why won't you love me, Shoto? I can be anything you want me to be. I want you to be dead. We expel Mineta and replace him with Shinsu. Todoroki sleeps like this. You cannot convince me otherwise. Quirks are cool and all, but imagine your quirk being this. That boy Eren said, "Duck Titans, I'll join the Hero Academia. Meet at the last night before the exams." I haven't studied at all. When you want to whoop your brother's ace, but your mum hasn't left the room yet. On the scale of Satu to Kirishima, how are you on this fine day? Shut the hell up, I can cook however I want. That looks like a goddamn rat's ace. Can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it up a bit so it doesn't look obvious you copied. Okay, Amazon, Omazan. When you want to hang out with your friends but you also want to sleep. If you need the homeworks, Deku, my friend, did you do the homeworks? Where do you see yourself in 2020? Me. Aizawa on the first day of UA. Thank you. Midoriya for the $2 you gave me.
Wasn't necessary, but thanks. Bakugo, why'd you give him $2, dumb base? Deku, I thought he was homeless. Leaked images of the Todoroki versus Yaruruzu fight in the second sports festival. Me, I've only had Amajiki Tamaki for 2 episodes. Me, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself.
No one, not a single soul. Bakugo as Midoriya for no reason, duck your opinion. He's always working out, even in class someone stop him. When you're home alone and you hear a sneeze in the kitchen. Me and the boys listening to our new alien while she talks about world domination. When my teacher hands me back my test and I see a fat donut. Bakugo. So then I was like, duck you Deko, Kirishima. Tell him babe. Todoroki is the biggest little shit in the Boku no Hero Academia universe. Proof. Now you're using water? It's salt water. No, I'm gonna rust. Adult and student character. Show any slight similarities. Todoroki. Kowalski analysis. I love how Midoriya was the one who was about to move, but Ida held both him and Todoroki down. Like he knew that Todoroki wouldn't hesitate to follow right behind Midoriya, since they're always on the same bullshit. When someone drops a bad joke, but you don't want to ruin their fun, so you just... This was supposed to be Midoriya if Horoshoki didn't change his style. Bakugo, where the hell did you get that quirk? Deku. Yes, I'll have her home by 8. So I'm afraid I lost your daughter. Person. Hey, Todoroki, is your quirk being handsome? Todoroki. No, my quirk is fire and ice. Person. Yeah, I know, I was trying to compliment Todoroki, activating his quirk on each hand. See? Fire and ice. Todoroki, you fell from heaven, didn't you? Bakugo. Well, if you say it like that. Todoroki. Even God doesn't want you around her. Bakugo. This party is boring. Do you want to leave together? This is my birthday party. I understand how everyone else is using their quirks to fly, but Kiri? How? Manliness. Aoyami. I'm very elegant. Also Aoyami. Deku. I can explain. I'm the main character and you have almost twice as much fans as me. Twice as much? I only have a third of his fans. You guys getting fans? Doria. Sense location. Todoroki running. I would die for you. This party is boring. I should leave. This is your final exam, Kaminari. This is my boyfriend, Deku. And this is Deku's boyfriend, Todoroki. There are so many emotions on his face. Child, why are you shirtless? Is your arm ducking broken again? Are you ducking serious? I'm calling your mum when this is over. Night Eye has a long neck. Genist has a long neck. Todoroki connected the 2 dots. Didn't connect shut. I've connected them.
Do you guys ever wonder if Bakugo even heard Kirishima scream? He was like a couple of feet in the air, most likely out of earshot. Did Bakugo just saw Kirishima reach out his hand and just automatically jump up to grab it? It's a reach, but I'll take my chances, thank you. Bakugo. Hey Deku, you're below the rejects. You're a quirkless rut. Deku. What was that, Kachan? No, but actually I think that Todoroki with these hairstyles. They always say Bakugo, never Baku stay. Deku being genuinely nice. Is this looking down on me? When you've had enough of Bakugo calling you quirkless. Is that you guys? Yeah, but that's an old photo. Out here living my best life, Midoriya is getting eaten by an orca. This ain't about him. Medicine ad. Side effects include headaches, nausea, cramps, sudden inability to move, and anal irritation. People in the ad. It's not a coincidence if Mirio looks like the guy from Fallout. His quirk is literally to mimic Bethesda glitches. All Might. Don't use one for all at 100%. Deku uses one for all at 1,000,000%. All Might. Am I a joke to you? Where's Bakugo doing the thought pose? Germany pretending their tank factories are for tractors to comply with the Treaty of Versailles. There's nothing strange here.
Use your left side or draw 25. Shoto. This ball's still floating out in space somewhere, LMAO. Heroic former McDonald's worker admits to putting extra nugget in boxes for years. Pro heroes will always risk their lives. Yaya Zoro creating and offering an umbrella to a girl in need. We stand a beautiful and kind queen. Deku. I'm too weak. Yusei Run starts playing in the background. Deku. The first person who realized Deku had a quirk must have been like, couldn't tell my kids this was Superman. Uraraka rarely talks to Bakugo and clearly has feelings for Deku. Half of the fandom to Uraraka. I diagnose you with Bakugo. Bakugo calls himself Lord Explosion Murder. Shigaraki tries to recruit Bakugo to be a villain. Bakugo. Class 1A, go absolutely anywhere. League of Villains. I think we all know where this is going. 5-year-olds after saying your mum in an argument. Tetsu, Ijiro Kirishima. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. UA students' gym outfits, UA students' hero outfits.
I like your glasses. I'm afraid they're not for sale. You tell her, Lida. Who does she think she is? I read manga, me talking about how excited I am for season 4, calling people by their real names, giving them dumb nicknames instead, escaping the aftermath of Area 51 with my new alien honey like nobody, first person to get a quirk, Mineta, does anything, literally everyone. When they tell you to lighten up but you're dead inside for years. Deku uses his quirk at the entrance exam. Bakugo, oh no, someone's gonna get more attention than me. Kaminari, 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed, one fell off and Todoroki was diagnosed with mesothelioma. Kaminari, now sweating. Mum called the doctor and the doctor said, Ida, you might be entitled to financial compensation if he or a loved one dies. Mum said it's my turn to use the Xbox. This is the most Bakugo thing I've ever seen. My ducking restaurant. We'll be playing Kahoot in class today. Lord Explosion more dare. Please use your real name. Bakugo's grump aesthetic being ruined by an extremely smiley Kirishima and Denki continues to be the best. When your crush calls you and then says, sorry, wrong number. Nobody, not a soul. Normies when a weeb mentions anime. Starts talking trash. Bakugo looks like this or this. There's no in between. Kirishima, I'm not really good at talking to girls. Kaminari, why? You're hot. Kirishima, what? Kaminari, you know you're an appealing guy. Man, guy, man. Izuku, why are you a villain? Dabi, my dad was Endeavor. Izuku, understandable. Have a nice day. Uraraka, you can never say bubbles in a threatening way. Bakugo, 10 minutes later. Midoriya, Uraraka, why is Kachan angrily screaming bubbles on the roof? Me, Mum, can't find my shirt. Mum, did you check your room? Me, of course I did. Mum, it's right there. Me. Izawa announces an event that a normal high school class would do, the entirety of Class 1A. Now we have Bakugo protecting Kirishima from young Kirishima who was insecure about himself and his quirk. Deku realizing maybe shouting it's your pal wasn't the best idea. Real picture of me in school after staying up all night watching anime. Me, on a diet. Literally anyone. Hey, wanna get some food? Wonderful. I give up. Trolls. Online. In person, hit me, I'll sue. All Might. Now that you can't transform, how will you protect yourself? Well, the same way people without quirks have, with a gun. Look at everyone excitedly doing plus ultra with All Might, then there's Todoroki's timid ace. Big facts. We all want someone to look at us the way Uraraka looks in Midoriya. Bakugo, I'm going to be the #1 hero. Deku, nobody. Todoroki, I'm about to end this whole man's heterosensuality. Honey, tell me what's wrong. Fire trucks are actually water trucks. Stain, hero society is deeply flawed. Izuku, Itochi, Todoroki, Izawa. It's true, but you shouldn't say it. When the hot loco is down for some fun time, but she lives 5 miles away, I'll use my legs. Nobody. Soccer players after they tripped. Half my respiratory organs were destroyed. Your hair is my favorite food. I could honestly eat it for every meal. You get a quirk. No, why would I get a quirk? My hair gives you a quirk. Your hair gives me a quirk? When your classmates want to save a kidnapped student. Wait, that's legal.
This is Yayorozu. Some critics feel her outfit shows too much skin and promotes an unachievable body image. This is Kirishima. Interviewer, did you become a pro hero for the money? Mick, no. Interviewer, to help people? Mick, no. Interviewer, so why did you become a pro hero? Mick, I thought the idea of screaming at people for a living was really funny. I started high school with straight A's. Now I'm not even straight. Bro went from earning A's to getting D's. Optimist, the glass is half full. Pessimist, the glass is half empty. Bakugo, glass is looking down on me. Eraser brought a snorkel for the sole purpose of taking naps in the pool. Answer your phone. Give me a minute. I can't find my phone. Okay, you were an awful child. You know you're killing me. You're killing your father, Shoto. Dabi. Shigaraki. Why is your costume made entirely out of hands? Shigaraki. My stomach was making the rumbles that only hands would satisfy. Me remembering something stupid I said 5 years ago. Guys don't know how to sit. When you want to whoop your brother's ace but your mum's still in the room. Please pray for Aizawa. No, nothing's wrong with him. He just doesn't know how to smile. Her. He's probably thinking about other girls. Him. Is Ceros tape stronger than flex tape? Deku. Happy for 5 minutes. Horikoshi and League of Villains. No. Hate Deku for being weak. Hate Deku for being strong. Roses are red, violets are blue. Bakugo goes to bed at 8:32. Kaminari. What do you wear in the winter because you can't wear Crocs? Kirishima, adult and student character, shows any slight similarities. Todoroki, Kowalski analysis. Endeavor check and see if All Might is retired yet. Deku, training as hard as he can for one for all. All Might on top of the refrigerator. Midoriya is asking the Lord for the patience to deal with this butch. Don't talk about stuff you've heard on me. You walk alone at night, suddenly you see this approaching you. What do? Bakugo, I'm gonna win. Bakugo after winning. Why did you lose? Deku in overhaul arc. Shoto and Bakugo in overhaul arc. Thinking about Kirishima punching a villain and immediately asking if he's okay after that. Red counter. Womp. Can you stand? Kugo ready to attack someone from behind a barrier. Some kind of saga. When your sibling is first in Mario Kart and you're about to throw a blue shell. God can no longer save you. Another Todoroki for the collection. Kami and Bakugo. You're not that bad if you don't talk. Try shutting up. There are 2 types of animators working on BA and HA. Those that love Bakugo and those that absolutely despise him. In case you didn't know or forgot, here's a reminder that these images exist. Akakure can't be the traitor because in this panel she's beating Manetta's ace like a true hero. When you realise you played your phone all night and your morning alarm was only an hour away. Me who went to sleep after 3 AM, my alarm clock at 7 AM. I ain't ever seen 2 innocent brothers. Always one of them gotta be attempting more darer. Manetta every time he sees a girl. This ain't no regular Bakugo, this is a high class Bakugo. Butch, this Bakugo. If you're ever upset, just know that these sketches of Denki exist. Twitter is so crazy because I can't just post these 2 pics and so many people will know exactly what I'm talking about. Other students coming up with clever superhero names. times. Meanwhile, Bakugo, I'm the god of death. Bakugo of not being able to verbally obey someone for 5 minutes. Me, I'm a grown up. I'm too old to believe in silly things like ghost stories. Also me when I turn the basement lights off. This was supposed to be Midoriya if Horikoshi didn't change his style. Alright, listen, I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice. Here comes the smolder. He had 2 All Might onesies. Bold of you to assume he only had 2. He really got another skeleton shirt after he outgrew his old one. Use fire, it's your power. Manga, anime, Netflix adaptation. Deku, training as hard as he can for one for all. All Might on top of the refrigerator. All Might, hey Midoriya, you have legs. Midoriya, he protect, he attack, but most importantly, he wants his Bakugo back. All Might points to the camera and says, it's your turn. And Midoriya is the only one crying. Bakugo, coincidence? I think not. Remember the time Bakugo dropped his popsicle because he was too busy eavesdropping? When you check your phone in the middle of the night but forget to turn down the brightness. If you're ever upset, just remember that Todoroki and Bakugo dressed up like chicken. When Manuel asks you if you really took his internship offer as an excuse to hunt for the hero killer and I said no, you know, like a liar. Someone, look at this cool quirk I have. Monoma, our quirk. Endeavor be like, sorry Shoto, I tried to parent you but I'm dummy thick and the clap of my ace cheeks made me neglect you. Mum said it was my turn with the traumatized child. We all thought Mirio is Tintin, but in reality, he's his father. Reads the first question of a test. Wonderful. I give up. Bakugo sneaking in Deku's room trying to figure out how he got a quirk. Scientists invented a bracelet that gives a shock when users use curse words. Bakugo. Me telling my cat to come lie next to me so I can pet her. Todoroki is a fan of bridges. Todoroki. Wow, look at this bridge. Deku, after figuring out what legs are. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Man, I sure do love My Hero Academia. You don't have to talk about your problems if you tell everyone to duck off. Twitter is so great because I can just post these 2 pics and so many people will know exactly what I'm talking about. Midoriya bones when he goes above 5% of OFA. Adios. Deku with his shirt on. Deku with his shirt off. Deku, I have super strength. Bakugo, I explode things with my palm. Leader, acceleration. Yes. When she calls you daddy instead of king, explosion more darer. Doctor, I'm sorry, your child does not possess both the fire and ice quirk. Endeavor. Recovery girl, can't keep breaking your bones. Deku, I'll duck and do it again. Deku, breaks his 2 arms fighting against Muscular and it's about to die crushed by him. Kota, can I offer you nice water in this trying time? Deku, when I was younger I got grounded for a month because I came home late. Kachan, well, you deserve it, Kachan. I mean, getting everyone's hopes up like that and then showing up again. Deku, Izawa in front of the parents. Izawa in front of the students. Deku's knowledge about heroes and quirks. Deku's knowledge about not breaking his goddamn arms. You're lying. You say this scene in BNHA never made you feel hungry. Shoto's plan. Step 1, get into UA. Step 2, get hottest girl to look up to you. Step 3, get paired with said girl in exam. Step 4. Have you ever seen All Might in between transformation? No? Well, you shall see it now. Endeavor checking to see if All Might is retired yet. Drops phone. Me. Please don't be broken. My phone. Random duck. I ship Deku and All Might. Me. I ship you in this ducking wall. I'm sorry, but I can't believe you're thirsting over Lovelace. Lameo. Leaked images of the Todoroki versus Yaoruza fight in the second sports festival. Bakugo calls himself Lord Explosion Mordarer. Shigaraki tries to recruit Bakugo to be a villain. Bakugo. Other people's definition of fan service. Swimsuits, beach episodes, bobs, shiny muscles, character being slexy, shuoju manga bubbles, giddy water splashing everywhere. BNHA stands definition of fan service. Izawa in a ponytail. Deku, it's your power, isn't it? Todoroki. People in UA. My dream's to become the best hero and save everyone. Bakugo, I'm the god of destruction. Toga, today's episode is sponsored by Knife. Toga, need to cut a thing? Use knife. Toga, need to poke a hole in another thing? Try using knife. Toga, have one thing and wanted to become 2 or more smaller things? Toga, you could try a saw. Saw sometimes works. Toga, but other times, you need a knife. I see this as an absolute win. Deku when he fights a villain and only breaks some of his bones. I see this as an absolute win. What every Kaminari traitor theory sounds like to me. Butternut is a master of psychological manipulation. When the CDC tells you to practice social distancing, but you're already a shut-in. I've been training my whole life for this.